Grenada has recorded more than 1,000 small earthquakes from its underwater volcano. Last week, Grenada recorded more than 1,000 small earthquakes at the underwater volcano Kikemjeni. And this has caused the National Disaster Management Agency, the NDMA, to issue an advisory reminding marine traffic and communities within its proximity about the buildup of activity surrounding the volcano. Kikemjeni is located between Curaçao and Grenada. The submarine volcano has been on yellow code for years, but normally sporadically will become more than active. For the months of April and May, there were only 29 earthquakes with a magnitude between 1.6 and 2.0. However, for the period June 5 to 12, there were 1,384 earthquakes with a magnitude as high as 1.8. And that was a significant amount for that short period. There are 4 stages of warning for the volcano, with yellow meaning that seismicity and/or furoric activity are above the historical level or other unusual activity has been observed or can be expected without warning. Green means that the volcano is quiet with no other unusual activity being detected. Orange signals are an elevated level of seismic and/or fumorolic activity or other unusual activity. The highest color level is red, which means that an eruption is in progress or may begin without future warning. Although the alert level remains at yellow, which is a 1.5 kilometer exclusion zone around the summit of the volcano, the increased activity will encourage marine operators to be vigilant when traveling in the area, as increased seismic activity will also result in the emission of gases, which can reduce the density of the water around the summit. Kikemjeni is a submarine volcano located 8 kilometers north of Grenada, approximately 12.18 degrees north and 61.38 degrees west. The volcano is about 1,300 meters high and 300 meters wide at its summit, which is currently thought to be about 200 meters below the surface of the sea. As much as is known, Kikemjeni is the only live or likely to erupt again submarine volcano in the Eastern Caribbean. It is also the most frequently active volcano in the region and has erupted at least 14 times since it was discovered in 1939. The most recent eruption of Kikemjeni occurred in April 2017. The volcano is currently at alert level yellow. Between the 1960s and the late 1970s, the depth to the summit of the volcano was approximately 180 to 190 meters. In the 1970s and the early 1980s, the depth to the summit of the volcano decreased to approximately 150 meters. This reflects the growth of a dome within the crater. This dome was destroyed during eruptions in the late 1980s, and a survey conducted by the US-based National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration in March 2002 revealed that the summit is currently at 180 meters below the surface of the sea. Until recently, it was thought that Kikemjeni had grown from 46 meters between the surveys of 1962 and 1966. However, data collected from the two most recent cruises in March 2002 and March 2003, and a careful re-examination of the data collected on earlier cruises make it clear that the crater rim of Kikemjeni has remained at the same depth below the surface, that is, 180 to 190 meters, within a measure of uncertainty, since at least 1966. The major sequence of changes over the past 40 years has been that a dome grew in the crater between 1976 and 1978. This dome collapsed in either 1988 or 1990, and there is now no trace of it left. There is in fact a new interior crater about 30 meters deep on the site where the dome used to be, so it is more accurate to say that the active vent area of Kikemjeni has in fact become deeper. Kikemjeni has therefore not grown closer to the surface between 1962 to 2003. The location of Kikemjeni is in the southern part of the Grenadine Islands, which are themselves in the southern part of the Lesser Antilles island arc. The volcano should not be confused with the nearby Diamond Rock, which is also called Kikemjeni on other charts. On land, the location is clearly visible from northern Grenada. From Sauter's Look towards the Ile de Ronde, west, that is, to the left of the Ile de Ronde, is a small group of rocks called the Sisters. Kikemjeni is 1.6 nautical miles, which is about 3 kilometers due west of the Sisters, or about as far west of the Sisters as the Sisters are of the Ile de Ronde. Marine vessels operators may also check for additional information in regards to yachting on other websites, as the volcano is currently at alert level yellow. The crater of Kikemjeni is clearly visible just to the right of the center of most symmetrical cones on it. The crater is almost perfectly circular and has a diameter of approximately 350 meters. The center of the crater is at 12.3004 degrees north, 61.6378 degrees west. The highest point on the crater rim is 61.6398 degrees west and 12.3004 degrees north, and is 180 meters below sea level. The dome, which was first noticed in 1978 and almost completely filled the crater up to at least 1985, has now disappeared completely. The depth from the highest point of the crater rim to the lowest point of the crater floor is about 80 meters. The crater is breached to the northeast and contains an interior crater about 30 meters deep. The summit sits within a much bigger horseshoe-shaped depression, which extends at least 20 kilometers to the west of Kikemjeni and widens from about 5 kilometers to 10 kilometers. The depression contains a sequence of debris flow deposits. This has been an historical review of the current Kikemjeni that is currently reflecting yellow alert status. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Leave your feedback down below, and please subscribe if you already have not done so.